as well. Now looking at the teams, obviously lots of changes. South Africa welcome back Marizon Cup and Ayabonga Kaka. That's a wealth of experience that they bring back to their sides. Interested to see how Annelie Dartson goes in this format. She was really good in the T20 internationals, as was Nadine de Klerk. For England, they will be very happy having Tammy Beaumont at the top of the order, but the news from their camp is that unfortunately Maya Boucher has sustained an injury. Edges and dropped. Tough chance it was for Jafta, diving to her right-hand side. Beautiful delivery from Cup. Past the diving Wolfart, who's in close at extra cover. The first boundary of the ODI series.
How often does that happen? Put someone down.
Now this time around, Marizon Cup has a wicket. It's Dunkley. Had to open the batting today because of the injury to Maya Boucher. And Dunkley's gone. And it's so often that Cup picks up a wicket in her first over. Knowing that she can use the in-swing. Heather Knight finds the boundary leg side. 12 for 1. That's really good batting from Beaumont. Option to go over the top. Marizon Cup is on target. That's 2 for her today. And she's got both of the openers.
And picks up a second wicket. Very good bowling once again. Good line, good length.
Massive appeal. And the umpire answers the way South Africa wanted. Eventually, Nat Silverbrandt, having a conversation with her captain, says it's worth having another look.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. You can stay with the original decision. Signal out now. Signal out now.
They lose their wicket of Nat Silverbrandt and they lose a review as well. 29 for 3.
Oh, that's a sweet stroke. That's a beautiful drive. Past extra cover for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Danny White-Hodge. She's in prime form. Big appeal. Close, close, close. Give in. She took an awfully long time, that umpire Pereira, the third umpire, to adjudicate, but this looks desperately close.
Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Signal out now.
She can reaffirm that decision and she'll feel good about that. It took her a while to consider, but Nadine de Klerk has struck. 50 for 4 now, England.
Jones goes leg side with the protection on the offside. Just a little too straight from Fluby.
Yeah, can't drop it short like that when there's no protection there on the leg side.
Short it is, but an excellent catch from Chloe Tryon. Down at the square leg boundary, diving forward. And the dangerous Jones is dismissed.
Annelie Dirksen, it's an easy game, isn't it? Bat and ball. Third ball into a spell and she picks up the wicket of Amy Jones.
Abigail shout. Given out. And they've got no reviews left, England. They've used both of them. Now, but we're just talking about her and how she might be lacking confidence, but she comes back into a second over, picks up a wicket. 91 for 6 England now. So lots of cricket in the summer. Ooh. Don't know what that hit. Missed everything.
And it looks like South Africa's going for a review.
What, do they go up? Okay, I didn't see that.
Pitching outside off.
Hitting in line.
Impact in line.
That's gone.
Wickets hitting.
Hitting it out for a second. Given not out. There you go. It's the final decision. Given out. Gone for LBW for 40 of 63 deliveries. 106 for 7.
Oh, that's poor fielding. Really poor fielding by Ayabonga Kaka. It goes for 4. And South Africa are wilting.
Extra bounce it is, and what a catch! She is a good fielder. She's got a great pair of hands, Nadine de Klerk. And the bounce for Derksen works again.
Oh, this was welcome. Not the best ball from Andri Derksen. She does extract that extra bounce.
That one didn't bounce much. She'd bowled it short, and it died on its way towards Philo, who takes a big old swing. And now England are 9 down. Charlie Dean has come a long way down. The two batters are on the same end, and that will end the innings. Of course, could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for that partnership of Dean and Eccleston. They've pushed them up to a total, which South Africa will still back themselves to chase. England, they said they'd have a bat first, which wasn't a surprising decision at all. Knight made a very good 40 after she struggled in the format this year, but it was a good fighting 40 from her. Otherwise, most of the batters struggled. Charlie Dean was excellent today. She equaled her career best, 47 she made. And she was undefeated in the end. That extras column, though, for South Africa, that's a concern. 187 is what South Africa need to go 1-0 up in this 3-match series. Doesn't look like a tough run rate, but it's not an easy wicket to bat on, especially still out there with the sun going. And the light's not going to take effect for still a little while.
It's a good-looking shot. It's a beautiful stroke for 4. My word, that's solid. Just rocked onto the front foot and never tried to overhit it for 1 minute. It was all timing and placement. Oh, unkind bounce, and indifferent fielding, and it means that Tasman Brits will get off the mark with 3, maybe 4, probably 4. I think the fielder's given it best. That's close, that's close, that's close, it's out.
Yeah, this is interesting, Brett. Yeah, she eventually preferred it, but you can't ask the umpire anything. You just have to go up if you feel. But we'll have another review.
DRS is unfortunately down, so the decision on field stays, and Brits has to go for 13. South Africa lose their first, 19 for 1. Short cut, nicely played as well, controlled. There's ground to be made, and it won't be. That's exquisitely timed by Laura Wolfart. Good over that for South Africa.
Confident appeal, and so confident that the umpire put the finger up straight away.
Just take it back 1 frame, please, and freeze it for me. 1 frame back, thank you. Clear gap between bat and ball on the left-hand side. Thank you so much. I'm going to need you to stay with your original decision. Ball tracking is down. Ball tracking is down.
As a result of the ball tracking being down, you have to stick with the original decision. Shanae is not happy because she saw that little spike. That's lovely. Just to press onto the front foot. She's got natural power, Derksen, but also showing she's got timing.
There goes the big shot. She's fetched it away from straight. Over mid-wicket, seizes the opportunity to break the shackles. A much-needed boundary for Annerie Derksen. Fetched. That's a really good shot. That's probably the stroke of the innings, because that was so awkward in the fact that it didn't bounce.
Hit, pulled, it's in the air. Take it. She's got Derksen, short ball, pulled nicely, but unfortunately for her, doesn't go all the way. And England finally get that breakthrough. South Africa lost their 3rd wicket. Derksen's gone for 27.
I am absolutely gobsmacked. I just went, oh my word, that is gone. There it is.
Short ball pulled. That's in final square this time around. That's gone all the way. Gone for 6. Straight, pulled. She's gonna get a 50. That's a 33rd 50 for South Africa. And it's 33 50s and an 8 against England. Well played, captain's ball.
Nat Zimmerbrandt answers the call of her captain and gets the big wicket of Marizon Cup.
Yeah, that's the one England wanted.
Oh, it's a full toss. A full toss. It so nearly brought a wicket, but it's brought the third boundary in the over.
Yeah, the second full toss in the over. Again, ably dealt with.
Sweet, yet again. De Klerk saw her gap and found it perfectly. Nicely played. That's very, very clever. She's been hitting offside mostly, but now maneuvers it through the leg side. That is magnificent. Yet again, on show, how good she is through the offside, making room for herself. Gets more opportunity for runs, this time leg side. A great attempt on the boundary, but 4 runs still comes. Gone short. And there's still going to be runs for South Africa as they get ever closer to finally celebrating a win on this tour.
Yeah, this will be a real great effort for South Africa.
Was given width, but this time she goes straight. Those deliveries she's been hitting offside, much squarer. Instead now she goes long off, 2 to win. De Klerk wants to finish it off, and she does. Finally, the Proteas can celebrate a win on what has been a tough tour for them so far. South Africa winning by 6 wickets and go 1-0 up with Durban and Potch still to play in the